we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. All right, y'all. Once again, I just finished up doing some yard work and stuff like that. Hey, listen, don't worry about the sweat. It's all good. Sweat ain't never hurt nobody. Once again, y'all, I'm having downloads from Jesus Christ. Whenever I get a download, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. I don't always have to make a phone call to Jesus. Most time, y'all, when I'm out and about with my day, that's when I come up with my downloads. But y'all, today's topic is gonna be failure is an event. It's not a part of you. What do you mean by that? Failure is an event. A lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, we all go through failure in life. That's not what makes you. That's not what defines you. What's up, Torrin? Failure doesn't define you. But a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, we let failure define us. If we have a hardship in life or a bad moment when times get hard, don't let that one event cause you to just give up. I'm going to say it again. Don't let that one bad event cause you to give up. A lot of times we like to do that in life. Things get a little hard. We crawl up in the ball. We get up. We climb in a fetal position. I got news for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. That's life. As long as we live, we're going to continue to go through hardship. There's nothing we can do about that. The time you're born out of your mother's womb, hardship is going to happen each and every day. But I'm going to explain something to y'all. It's how you go about it. So I don't know who this message is for today, y'all. I just got, like I said, a download from Jesus Christ. Whenever you go through hardship, always remember there's always somebody out there that's going through a little bit worse. There's always somebody that's going through worse than you are. Just think about it, y'all. If everything came to you on a silver platter, how would you be able to appreciate when bad things happen or when good things happen? If everything came to you on a silver platter, it's good to go through hardship and failure. I'm gonna say it again. I don't want everything handed to me because a lot of times, y'all, it to me when everything is handed to you and everything is always handed to you on a silver platter, that's when we tend to get comfortable. That's when we tend to get comfortable. You don't want to start getting comfortable because as soon as you get comfortable, that's when life happens. I'm gonna say it again. As soon as you get comfortable, that's when life happens. I like being on the edge of my seat, y'all. This how I need y'all to be in life. Always be on the edge of your seat because in life things can happen in a blink of an eye. That's exactly right, Torn. You're a very wise young man. He's Torn. I'm gonna read your message. If you have everything, you can't appreciate new things. That's right. That's right. That's just like if somebody was to always give you a car every year, you're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna just dog this one out. I'm gonna get another one. 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 No, you need to go through failure. That car sometime need to break down sometime. That way you can learn to appreciate it. Cause you just gonna dog that one out and keep dogging that one out. Dogging it out because you know somebody gonna give you another one. And I guarantee you that will humble you to take care of the things that you have. Torrin, I greatly appreciate that, man. Y'all do me a favor today, y'all. I got some live bangers today coming, y'all. I told y'all all day today. Y'all do me a favor. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button, y'all. Hit that share and that like button, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. That way when I drop these content, y'all, you ladies and gentlemen are the first to be notified. Let's see. If you're given a new thing every day, you can't appreciate the new things you already have. That's right. Refa, what's going on with you? Rosa VR, how we doing? I greatly appreciate that, Rosa. Thank you. Go check out my lives, y'all, my shorts, my videos. Y'all have some great content, y'all. I have some great content. I want y'all to tell me something, though. I want y'all to name me one person in life who did not go through failure. I'll give you a prime example of this. I mean, a lot of celebrities and stuff like Tyler Perry, I don't know if y'all know, he was homeless. But looking at him now, you can't tell that. He went through failure. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey went through failure. He was homeless. They had slept in their cars. But look what happens when you don't give up, y'all. That should be prime examples for y'all. Looking at these celebrities. But a lot of times, y'all have a hard time looking past, y'all looking at what they already have. But y'all don't see the failure that they had to go through. That's what y'all need to learn, look at. Y'all don't see the failure that they went through. All y'all see is the fame, the money, and all that. But what about the sleepless nights? I'm going to say it again. What about the sleepless nights and stuff that they had to have to get there? So, y'all, I want y'all to see something. Don't be jealous of people who have that, because they had to work and grind to get to that level. Don't think that it came easy. Don't think that it came easy. I promise you it did not come easy. Ryan had it rough as a kid. Ryan Reynolds, see? The guy with the foil who made the aluminum foil, right? See what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not to that level where they need to be at yet, but I will get there, y'all. I'll tell y'all a little bit about my childhood. Y'all, I grew up in poverty. I didn't have a whole lot. We used to get, I remember being a child, my mother sent me and my brother to school one time. I'm not afraid to tell y'all. And because we didn't have it like that. She sent us to school in some spandex, some girl tights, and we got laughed at. We got laughed at, we got picked on, but that's all my mother had. We didn't have a lot of clothes, so we had to wear girl tights or whatever we can have. You know what I'm saying? I remember coming home from school, being padlocked out of the house. For y'all who don't know what padlock means, that means when you don't pay your rent and you get this yellow sign on the door. We grew up in poverty. Like I said, I remember we would have to wash our clothes and stuff in the bathtub. We couldn't afford a wash machine and a dryer. Depending on government assistance, waiting on food stamps to come around just to eat good. At the end of the month, having 2 canned goods, got to stretch it out between 4 kids. Come on, y'all, I done been through it. I've been through the struggle. And I know when I get famous one of these days, I'm gonna be able to look back on all this and thank God for the struggle. The struggle is what defines people, y'all. Money, let me tell y'all something. Money is not what defines you. It's the struggle what defines you. I'm going to say it again. Money does not define you. It's the struggle. Because without the struggle, how can you learn to appreciate the money? How can we do this? So y'all remember, struggling and failure is great, because it teaches you how to be on the rise. And that way, when you do get to that next level, you can look back on your failures and you can know how to get better at what you're doing. Now, I'm going to explain something to y'all too. For y'all who thinks just because you get successful, you're not going to go through failure. You're still going to go through failure even when you get to the next level. Y'all, I'm going to say it again. Even when you get to the next level in life, you're still going to go through failure. As long as we live, y'all, I don't care how much money you have, how much you have in your bank account, how big your watch is, if you got on the Rolex, Jordans, you're going to go through struggle and failure the rest of your life. Remember, that's what defines you at the end of the day. Jackie Lacia, how we doing today? The Easy Days. Okay, Benjamin, how y'all doing? I want to give y'all a shout out. Let's give a shout out to Torin. Let's give a shout out to Ben J. Let's give a shout out to Jack Lacia. Y'all do me a favor, y'all. I'm going to be redundant here. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, y'all. Definitely hit that subscribe button, y'all. I got great content. I'm educating y'all, giving y'all free game, y'all. This stuff costs nothing. Free game. How many people you know that's going to get on here anytime? How many people you know that's going to get on here and shout y'all out and give y'all free game? Most YouTubers, y'all, are all about themselves, not me. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody win, y'all. Listen, if I can do it, you can do it. Always remember the sky's the limit. But I always say, like I tell you, I'm going to be redundant again. I also want you to always remember this. Always remember that no matter how high you climb to the top of the mountain, there's going to always be hardship. So don't think, like I said, when you get money and fame, don't think that the hardship stops. Life is always going to be hard, y'all. It's how you go about it. Do you still work a 9 to 5? Yes, I do. Yes, I do still work a 9 to 5. But y'all, like I said, y'all, I want to get on here. I told you guys I wasn't going to be before you guys long. I want to drop this short gem. And listen, y'all, you know what I'm going to say. If I'm lying, I'm flying, baby. If I'm lying, I'm flying. What I want y'all to do now is bow your heads and close your eyes with me, okay? Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day, Lord, this day that was not promised, Lord. Thank you for guiding and protecting me today, Lord, from any hurt, harm, or danger, Lord. Thank you for allowing my subscribers today, Lord, to be on here with me, Lord, to join me on this live, Lord. Please give them the strength and the courage to carry on, Lord, even through failure. Lord, let them know that failure is a part of life. Without failure, how can you learn to be great? I'm going to say it again. Without failure, how can you learn to be great? Failure brings out the best in everybody, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Peace. Blessings, y'all. All right. I'll holler at y'all later on.